truck accidents are generally always very serious crashes. The other thing that you need to know about truck accidents is that the insurance companies that insure over-the-road trucking companies have very large policies. I say very large. They're usually at least $1 million. Unlike regular drivers on Florida roads who are only required to carry property damage of $10,000 and PIP of $10,000, who are not required to carry any for your injuries that they may cause. So every truck accident is potentially a multi-million-dollar case. And because of that, the insurance companies for the trucking policies treat those accidents a lot different. And here's why that matters if you're involved in a truck accident. Trucking insurance companies, as soon as a wreck happens, they're notified by the trucking company or the driver or both, and they go into high gear. They hire a law firm immediately. They hire investigators immediately. And before the scene is cleared many times, they have somebody on the way to the accident site. And their goal there is to make sure they document the scene. So trucking accidents involve accelerated investigations by the truck insurance company. Their goal is to get to that scene, right, before anybody's had a chance to even think about hiring a lawyer. And most people don't until they get to the hospital or even several days thereafter. So the trucking insurance companies are racing to get to the scene, to what they want to call preserve evidence, right? But they're also making sure that if there are things that are not necessarily required to be there or required to be kept, they're probably not going to go out of their way to preserve it. A scene, for instance, can get modified or changed by weather, by other drivers. And if you're there first, like many trucking insurance companies are, you're going to have the clearest and most accurate scene documentation than anybody else involved in the case, next to the trooper possibly. So just keep in mind that if you're involved in a truck accident, the trucking company, who is going to take responsibility most every time for the truck driver also, is going to have somebody on the scene either that day or the very next morning, and they'll have a law firm hired to start working on their defense that day or the very next morning. It's really important if you're a victim of a truck accident or your family finds themselves in a situation where their loved one was killed by a truck driver. It's very important for you to realize that the longer you wait, the worse it is from an investigation standpoint, because all the time that you're waiting to hire a lawyer, the insurance company and their team, including a law firm, will already be working on the defense of the case. So if you have questions about a truck accident, you can find us on the web at zarzaurlaw.com, or you can call us at 855-HIRE-JOE. Thank you.